there was 898 videos. So 9 months ago, I took my first cellular trail camera out into the trees, not on my own property, scouted some land, hoping to hunt it. Never did hunt it, but that cellular trail camera, I only paid for like 1 month worth of service. So it just stopped sending me photos and videos after a while. So it still sends me some sort of updates like on the camera itself. So I don't know how the whole cellular thing works. So it says it's down to 5% battery life. And like I said, it's been 9 months. It's just been sitting out there idle, just doing nothing. Actually, there's 2 cameras. I put a dummy camera up there too that actually had batteries, had an SD card. It should be taking a few videos and or photos too. I was kind of in hopes that if somebody saw my cameras, they would steal the cheap, crappy one, leave the cellular one. So today is the day. I'm gonna finally head out there, see if we can locate this thing. I think I got it pinpointed on a map, so I kind of remember where it is at. We're gonna see what kind of footage it's been pulling for the last 9 months and see if it's even there in the first place. So we got about a 15-minute drive. We'll get out there, we'll see if we can locate this thing. Well, we have officially made it, and it is freaking windy out here. I don't know if you can hear me at all, but it is blowing like no other. Just got into the trees. I know when I hiked in, I was hiking for like an hour, but I was zigzagging back and forth, just trying to, finding a nice location, find some trails, I think I found raspberry bushes and stuff. But when I walked out, it was only like a 20-minute walk. Holy cow, this is pretty cool. So it's really not all that far right there. But we just gotta get back there. I remember where exactly it's at. So, here's some hiking. See you guys in a few. Well, that was fun. So I know I'm heading in the right direction, roughly, because I'm seeing familiar trees. There's a couple big monster trees that I passed last time I was out here. I remember stopping. It was bigger than my arms stretched apart, so a good 7-8 feet. So past that, so I'm pretty darn sure I'm heading right in the same direction. Nice thing is, I placed it right on top of it was like a little draw, or maybe some place where like a creek might have ran at one point in time. So there's a big dip, and I think it runs the entire length of this property. So worst case, I run into that draw and I could follow it, one way or the other basically, until I stumble across my spot. And I'm pretty sure once I see the spot, I'll know it, because there was a specific tree that was just hanging out. It was like the perfect one if I ever wanted to do like a saddle hunt or something. So that was kind of my thought behind the location, was there was good trails, there's tons of raspberry bushes, and there's this just nice tree, and it overlooked that draw. Looked like it was nice, easy access for some deer and wildlife to come in and out. So, gotta be getting close. I found it. Just where I left it. Right there. You can see that or not. Right there. But my dummy camera was down there somewhere. I can't remember if I put it on a good live tree or if it was some of those kind of dead or falling, because I don't see that down here. I'm pretty sure it was like right here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Looks like it was on a branch. Must have fell off. So there is my trail camera. All right, I'm gonna get these things unhooked. See what kind of battery life they have. See if there's any chance to read these while I'm out here. I do have an SD card reader with me for my old trail camera, but the cellular one has an internal SD card that is not removable. And I think the only way to see those files is if you have the plan and they're sending to your phone, or if you attach it to a computer. So I might have to run that one home to see what it is, but we'll see if we can get this SD card in the reader so we can pull anything that was coming down this draw. This is the draw behind me. You can kind of see it runs the entire way, but it's just full of debris though right now. It seems like things are just falling in here like crazy, but this wind out here is so open. So yeah, get this pulled. We'll see what's on there, if anything. All right. I'm sure this one's dead. it actually still powered on. I'm not sure. I don't even remember how to operate this thing. Okay, well, I'm gonna go hook this up to my reader quick. See what kind of footage we have, if any. Sweet. All right, let's see what we got. Nothing. Like I said, it was one of my old ones that I stopped using, but it had power, everything turned on, so it must just not have had, I don't know, I can't remember, maybe this one just stopped taking photos. That's why I set it to the side. So nothing on this one. A little disappointing, but my cellular one is up there and I know that's got some photos on it, or videos, so we'll pull that one next. Actually, I'm curious to see if the batteries are actually charged, because where's that camera app at? Here's my camera here. It says 5% battery life left. So there's the 26 photos or videos that I originally had. Had a little bluebird. Had some deer in here. There's some good deer running around. That was right off the bat. Man, it was green at that time too. But yeah, 5%. It's got 40% cellular range, I guess. So I don't know, or service. So I'm really not sure, like I said, if that means it still has some sort of connected signal sending me just the info about the camera, just not sending me the pictures. So who knows, but we're gonna pop the thing open, see what it has. All right, so there's the camera right there. And there's that trail, and it runs all the way that direction till it hits the river. And it runs all the way down here, down to this draw, nice wide open spot. And that's kind of why I picked this. And this is a tree right behind me I thought would have been a great spot for a stand or a saddle, which I still can someday down the road, maybe. Actually, looks like there's that deer poop right there. Old petrified deer poop. Wait, let's go see if the camera even has any juice to it. Hardly remember how to run this thing. Oh, still got juice. I think that's for testing out so you can see whether it has signal, battery strength, something else on it. Don't quite remember. But like I said, I cannot check the footage on this camera because it's got an internal SD card. I can only send to the app or pull it from a cable onto my computer. So I'm gonna take this one home, see if I can get those things downloaded off of here, get them onto my phone, and I can share them with all you guys and see just what was out here for the last 9 months. So one thing I noticed as the trail comes and hits this draw, you can actually see a pretty good trail goes running across there and actually up the other side. It's kind of hard to pick up my camera, but there is a really nice trail that is being used as of late. It's kind of neat seeing the property now that it is all dry and not so green. I can see through it more and see all this extra. Holy cow, what is that thing? Look at this. Teeth. Look like a little jaw. That's funny. That's pretty neat. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and hike on out of here. I'll see you guys at home and we'll take a look at these photos. Welcome back. It's actually the next day. Got the trail camera hooked up to the computer last night. There was 898 videos. So I kind of started shuffling through some of them. A lot of them, the old ones I saw, there are a couple doe, there's that blue jay. And then I started going a little bit closer into the rut, like November 8th through 10th time frame. It started. All of a sudden, there were bucks everywhere. I could not believe how many bucks there were, just nonstop, right on that trail that I just randomly picked when I was roaming through the trees. Thought this might be a good spot, and buck after buck use this thing during the day, during the night, all through that last end of November, I think even into December just a little bit. So I got them all right here. I picked out the good ones for you guys. I got about 29 photos right here. Check this thing out. So there's your doe right there coming in. There's your buck right there in that back corner. It looks pretty nice. Another buck, daylight right there on 11/8 at 9:40 in the morning. Goes cruising through, just tall guy, thick. Look at this one right at the camera. Look, it looks like almost like paddles. It's like super thick. That just looked like a phenomenal buck. Another one right here, 11/11. Just cruising through right down. There's that doe. And I had tons of doe footage too. Look at this one, tearing right through that down branch. It was just insane. Right there, small guy. Another big one right there coming through. Just good sized body, guys. This is 11:15, so this is, I think, right at, opening weekend of rifle here in Nebraska. So they're just cruising back and forth. It's their rut time right now. That looks like a nice wide one there. There's one in the distance. Yeah, that one had antlers. I think he's walking away. And this guy comes cruising through. I mean, obviously this is, a couple of these are the same deer coming back and forth, but I mean, you just saw the use of this trail that I found. Look at that thing. It's just thick neck, body, just hanging out. This one, it's awesome. Oh, he's actually peeing on himself. He's doing that whole urinating rub thing on the back of his legs. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'll play that again. He kind of puts his legs together right there. Does his little pee rub thing. And that's just when the camera cut off right there. Another big guy right through there. This guy roaming through. Daylight again. I mean, this is like prime time. Now, this is a good spot and all, but like there's so many factors, obviously. I mean, the wind has to be good. And obviously I didn't really think about how I would get directly into that place if I was actually hunting it. You know, what's going to be the best foolproof way to get in, sneaking in without them detecting me. But they're out there. I mean, it's just crazy. And this is actually in 8,000 acres. That's this public area is 8,000 acres. Another big one right there. You see him back there, just doing his thing. I think one of these actually lays down. Yep, he's about to lay down and take a nap, but the camera cut it short because they're only like 10-second clips. Little guy roaming through. Another good sized guy just coming moseying right through this thing. Now we're looking at about 11:21. So we're only in about a week and a half. Look at this guy, it's super tall. Super tall. That thing just looks, gosh, what a beast. Little guy again, falling through. Decent one. Another nighttime. That's just that wide, like, has that paddle look to it and super thick at the base. Just so cool. So now we're into actually December. They're still roaming through. This guy hanging out. Yep, December 5th. There's that big, thick one again. Doing a little nose scratch. And this guy roaming through right now. Look at that thing. That was on 12:30. So we're almost, it's only 29 degrees out. You can see the snow on the ground. And actually, that's the last one. So just some great looking bucks on this little piece of this property that I just stumbled across, hoping it would pay off. Now it makes me really think if I want to get out there next, do some hunting there this next season. But yeah, so all in all, it was a good weekend, good day. We found our trail cameras. We pulled some amazing footage. Just can't believe it was out there. It was unbelievable. I could not believe the amount of bucks on this camera. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. We'll see you next time. Later.